Evia, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today, we're making something truly special. Something that feels incredibly luxurious, but is surprisingly easy to whip up at home. We are making the most amazing, succulent, buttery garlic lobster tails. Trust me, once you try this recipe, you'll feel like a 5-star chef. This is perfect for a date night, a special celebration, or just whenever you want to treat yourself because, hey, you deserve it. So, let's talk about the star of the show, the lobster tails. I've got, for beautiful cold water, lobster tails here. You can usually find these frozen at your local grocery store or fish market. If they're frozen, make sure to thaw them completely in the refrigerator overnight. It's super important for them to be fully thawed so they cook evenly. Don't rush this step by using hot water or the microwave, as it can make the meat tough. First things first, we need to prep these tails. This is the part that might seem intimidating, but I promise it's simple. We're going to butterfly them. This not only looks fantastic, but it also helps the meat cook perfectly and soak up all that delicious garlic butter. You'll need a good pair of sturdy kitchen shears. Take a lobster tail, wheat-zerd, round shell facing up. Starting from the top, where the tail meets the body, carefully cut a straight line down the center of the shell, all the way to the base of the tail fin. Be careful not to cut through the bottom shell. Now, here's the magic part. Gently use your fingers to spread the shell apart. Then, carefully slide your thumbs underneath the meat, separating it from the bottom shell, but leave the very base of the tail meat attached to the fin. This acts like a little hinge. Once the meat is lifted, gently press the two halves of the shell back together underneath it, and then lay the beautiful lobster meat right on top of the shell. See, it sits perfectly on its own little throne. It looks so impressive, right? We'll do this for tails. Once our lobster tails are prepped and looking gorgeous, we'll give them a quick rinse under cold water and pat them completely dry with a paper towel. This helps them get a nice sear later on. Now, let's season the meat. We're keeping it simple to let the lobster's natural sweetness shine. Just a little sprinkle of salt, freshly cracked black pepper, and a dash of paprika for some beautiful color and a hint of smoky flavor. Make sure to get the seasoning all over the exposed meat. Okay, lobsters are ready. Let's move on to the liquid gold, the garlic butter sauce. This sauce is everything. For this, you'll need a whole stick of unsalted butter that's half a cup. Melt it gently in a small saucepan over low heat. We don't want it to brown, just melt. Now, for the garlic. I'm using about 4 to 5 cloves, minced really finely. I love a lot of garlic, so feel free to adjust to your taste. Add the minced garlic into the melted butter. To this, we're going to add a squeeze of fresh lemon juice, maybe about a tablespoon. It adds a beautiful brightness that cuts through the richness of the butter. Then, a tablespoon of freshly chopped parsley for freshness and color. A pinch of pepper, flakes is optional, soup gloire. Give it all a good stir and let it simmer on the lowest heat for just a minute or two, allowing those flavors to meld together. Oh, the smell is just incredible. Your kitchen is about to smell heavenly. Now, we're ready to cook the lobster. You have a few options here. You can broil them, bake them, or grill them. Today, I'm going to show you my favorite method, a combination of pan-searing and broiling. It gives you the best of both worlds, a slightly crisp exterior and a tender, juicy interior. Get a large, oven-safe skillet and heat it over medium-high heat. Add a tablespoon of olive oil. Once the oil is shimmering, we're going to place our lobster tails meat side down in the pan. We just want to sear them for about 1 to 2 minutes, just until the meat gets a beautiful, light golden color. Don't overcrowd the pan. Work in batches if you need to. After searing, flip the tails over so they're resting shell side down. Now, grab that glorious garlic butter we made. Take a spoon and generously baste the lobster meat with the sauce. Don't be shy here. Make sure every nook and cranny is coated in that buttery goodness. Reserve a little bit of the sauce for serving later. Our oven should be preheated to broil on high. Carefully transfer the entire skillet into the oven. We're going to broil them for about 5 to 6 minutes. Keep a close eye on them, as broilers can be very powerful and you don't want to burn that beautiful lobster or the garlic. You'll know they're done when the lobster meat is opaque and firm to the touch. The internal temperature should be around 140 to 145 degrees Fahrenheit. Avec sud-ouest be vigilant. Once they're done, carefully remove the skillet from the oven. Look at that. The meat is perfectly cooked, glistening with that garlic butter. The paprika has given them a stunning reddish hue. Let them rest for a minute. Before serving, give them one final drizzle with the remaining garlic butter, sauce and a little extra fresh parsley, and there you have it. Perfect garlic butter lobster tails, made right in your own kitchen. I love to serve these with some lemon wedges on the side for squeezing, maybe with some roasted asparagus or a simple pasta. This dish is pure elegance on a plate. The meat is so tender and sweet, and that garlic butter just takes it over the top. You have got to give this a try. Thank you so much for cooking with me today. I hope you feel confident to tackle this amazing dish. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future recipes. Let me know in the comments if you try it. See you next time. En joie.